Whether you're maintaining a Little League, high school, college, or professional baseball field, the pitcher's mound is one of the most critical areas of play. A mound must meet requirements for height, distance, and slope established by the rules. In this video, we'll look at how to maintain the proper slope using a mound slope gauge like this one. The gauge allows you to accurately measure the proper length and incremental drop of the slope without the need to run a string line from home plate. The kit comes with an 8-foot slope gauge with measurement marks at 1-foot intervals and a bubble level, 2 mounting rods, one long and one short, an adjustment collar that you will attach to the longer rod, and a metal ruler. To get started, measure to locate the center of the pitching rubber and mark the front edge. Then prepare the gauge for use. Lay the gauge on its side so that the measurement indicators are visible with the lower value numbers oriented towards the pitching rubber. Next, attach the adjustment collar a few inches down from the top end of the longer mounting rod. Then, insert the top of the rod through the hole nearest the 6-foot measurement mark. Now, drive the shorter rod into the mound just in front of the center of the pitching rubber where you made your mark, leaving 4 to 5 inches of rod exposed, and then slide the gauge onto the rod. Notice there are 2 holes for you to choose from. The height of the mound will determine which hole you use. 6 is for Little League fields, 8 and 10 is for all others. Position the opposite end of the gauge so that it's pointing toward home plate and drive in the longer rod until the gauge is relatively level. You'll only need to drive it in far enough to provide a stable platform. Finally, using the bubble level on the gauge, adjust the collar up or down until the gauge is level. Then tighten the collar into place. With the gauge in place, we can now measure the slope of the mound. For the first 6 inches away from the pitching rubber, the area should be completely level. From there, we have a 1-inch drop for every 12 inches away from the pitching rubber. Use the included ruler or a measuring tape to take your measurements at all 6 intervals to see if material needs to be added or removed, and make a note of each measurement. Repeat the process until each measurement is within 1/8 of an inch of spec. Once you've made your measurements, now it's time to remove the gauge, leaving the rods in place, and make any necessary adjustments to your slope. Now remove the gauge and the longer rod and repeat this process for both the right and left sides of the landing area. As you can see, using a mound slope gauge can help you maintain the proper slope to your pitcher's mound. Don't forget, you can also use this on your bullpen mounds. For more information, please stop into a local Ewing branch or visit us online at ewingirrigation.com.